Stuck in the midnight air, signals fading everywhere. Broken waves across the sky, calling out but getting dry. Somewhere past the city lights, through the silence of the night, there's a voice I almost see on the lost frequency. Walking through electric rain, memories inside the pain. Every channel turning low, every road I used to know. Searching through the noise again, through the echo of your name. Every heartbeat out of key, looking for that melody. If you hear me in the dark, send the signal, send a spark. Through the silence I will be true to your frequency. It's the world is breaking free, love between infinity. I'll be drifting endlessly on your lost frequency. Broken towers in the sky, silent satellites go by. Every message incomplete, every rhythm skips a beat. Through the chaos of the sound, still your echo pulls me down. Like a code I cannot read, still the only one I need. Through the static, through the storm, through the silence I transform. Every signal, every wave, trying hard to find the way. If the distance sets the speed, my frequency. Static in the midnight air, signals fading everywhere, broken waves across the sky, calling out, but getting dry. Somewhere past the city lights, through the silence of the night, there's a voice I almost see, on a lost frequency. Walking through electric rain, static in the midnight air, static in the midnight air, static in the midnight
Fading light across the skyline, silver edges in the night, no voices in the distance, just the glow before the fight. Air is thin, the stars are frozen, breathing slow, I stand alone, on the edge of something endless, facing the cold horizon. City sleeps beneath my feet, concrete veins and silent streets. Every window hides a spark, but I walk inside the dark. No rush running through my veins, only focus, no remains. Every step is measured calm, steady hands and steady palms. Far ahead, a distant line where the shadows intertwine. Not afraid of what's unknown, that's the place I call my own. No turning back tonight, no need for neon light. The future wide and open beyond the silent sky. Cold horizon calling me, past the edge of what I see. Frozen's fire in my chest, moving forward, never pressed. Cold horizon, wide and slow, skyline fades, but I remain. No noise, no change, just breath, an open sky, cold horizon, I rise.
Night falls over the skyline, static running through the line. Every channel fading slow, like a voice I used to know, somewhere through a storm, no. Somewhere through the stormy air, fragments floating everywhere. Every pulse begins to fall from a broken signal. Cold streets under violet skies, hidden truth behind the lie. Every step I take alone, searching for a distant tone. Satellite above the rain, sending echoes through the pain. Every message incomplete, like a rhythm missing beats. Can you hear me through the noise, through the static of your voice? If the signal fades away, will you still find my way? Broken signal in the dark, trying to ignite a spark. Through the silence I recall, every time you used to call. Broken signal in the sky, echoes drifting far and wide. Through the night I'm standing tall, even with a broken signal. Fading lights across the road, every line begins to fall. Memories inside the sound, like a wave that pulls me down. Every heartbeat tries to send fragments I cannot defend. Through the storm of what we were, still your echo reoccurs. Broken signal fading slow, through the places I don't know. In the static of it all, I still hear your distant call. Maybe signals never die, maybe they just multiply. Hidden deep inside the air, waiting for a soul to care. Even if the waves collapse, even if the signal cracks, somewhere in the endless sky, I freak frequencies still collide. Broken signal in the night, still reflecting distant light. Through the static I evolve, every silence unresolved. Broken signal, hear my call, even if the towers fall. Through the dark I stand tall, beyond the broken signal. Signals fading, skyline dim, but somewhere deep within, a quiet pulse still calls. Through the broken signal. City lights are slowly fading, neon colors softly breaking, midnight breathing through the sky, whispers drifting far and wide, empty streets beneath the glow, signals moving deep and low. In the quiet I can hear neon silence drawing near. Walking through electric haze, lost between the violet rays. Every shadow starts to move, every echo leaves a clue. Broken signs above the road, every light begins to cold. In the calm between the noise, I begin to hear a voice. Through the silence I remain, through the night, through the rain. Every heartbeat feels the same, calling out your hidden name. Neon silence in the night, self-reflections in the light. Through the dark I realize, feel the calm inside the skies. Neon silence cold and bright, guiding me beyond the fight. Through the shadows I can see, you're the sound inside of me. Distant sirens fade away, silver clouds begin to sway. Every skyline slowly bends, like a world that never ends. Every signal turning blue, every moment leading you. Through the static of the air, I can feel you everywhere. If the lights begin to fall, if the silence takes it all, I will follow every sign through the edge of space and time. Even when the night goes cold, chase the fading tone till the silence feels like home. Maybe silence holds the truth, hidden deep in shades of blue. Maybe every fading spark leads us closer through the dark. In the stillness we remain, beyond memory and pain. Every shadow turns to light in the calm of endless night. Skies, you're the sound that never dies. Neon lights, soft and slow. City breath starts to glow. In the quiet, I can see. Silence calling me. A silver glow across the sky, a fading star passing by. Somewhere in the endless night, there's a phantom light. Silent echoes call my name, through the dark, through the rain. Every shadow starts to rise under phantom skies. Walking through the neon haze, lost inside electric waves. Every street begins to blur, like a distant whisper. Through the silence I can feel something hidden but so real. Every step I take tonight leads me to the light. phantom light. Hold on tight, lead me through the endless night. Broken signals in the air, pieces floating everywhere. Every moment feels unreal, like a dream I feel. But your echo still remains, through the noise and through the pain, like a spark inside the night, burning soft and bright. If the stars begin to fall, if the night consumes it all, I will follow every sign through the edge of time. Every shadow, every flame, every whisper of your name pulls me closer to the sky, where the lost lies lie. Phantom light in the dark, guiding every lonely heart. Through the silence, through the fight, you're the phantom light. Phantom light shining far, like a distant falling star. Through the shadows of the night, you're my phantom light. When the night begins to fade and the stars dissolve away, one last glow remains inside the phantom light. The phantom light.
Signal lost in the afterglow, citywide but moving slow. Neon bleeding through the rain, static running through my veins. No alarms, no overload, just a pulse beneath the road. Hidden deep, nobody knows. I move by a silent code. Screen light on my face, no mistakes, I leave no trace. Every step pre-calculated, every risk anticipated. Low heartbeat, steady tone, built to operate alone. No distractions in my sight, only shadows, only night. Cold logic in my design, cross the edge without a sign. When the chaos overloads, I respond in silent code. No emotion on display, I don't let the system sway. Pressure rising, I reload, stay aligned with silent code. Silent code, no sound, no sign, every move survive by silent code, silent code. In the dark, leave no glitch, leave no mark when the world corrodes. I reboot in silent code. Red alert, but I stay blue. Tunnel vision breaking through. Noise collapsing left and right. Still I'm stable in the fight. No reaction, just precision. Clear decision after decision. While they panic, lose control, I adjust and lock the roll. Digital ghosts in the haze. Eyes reflect the violent blaze. Every weakness overthrown. System hardened to the bone. No applause and no parade. I don't need the noise they made. In the dark, my path is strobe, guided by the silent code. Silent code. No sound, every move is by design, come control. The lines explode, I survive by silent code. Silent code. Code in the dark, leave no glitch, leave no mark when the world corrodes. I reboot in silent code. If the lights begin to fade and the final move is played, I won't crack and I won't fold. My foundation's built in cold. Not a hero, not a ghost, just the one who adapts the most when the pressure overloads. I evolve in silent code, silent code. I override, zero fear. I keep inside, no chaos. I can't decode, I transcend through a silent code, silent code. Cold and clear, no distortion. No more fear when the night explodes. I remain silent code. Just pulse in place. Silent code. Awake.
Static in the midnight air, signals fading everywhere. Broken waves across the sky, calling out but getting dry. Somewhere past the city lights, through the silence of the night, there's a voice I almost see. On a lost frequency. numbers in the sky. Silent satellites go by. Every message incomplete. Every rhythm skips a beat. Through the chaos of the sound, still your echo pulls me down. Like a code I cannot read, still the only one I need. Through the static, to the storm, through the silence I transform. Every signal, every wave, trying hard to find the way. If the distance sets us free, if the world won't let me be, I will still keep chasing you through the noise that once we knew. Lost frequency tonight, searching through the fading light. Through the noise I finally see, you're the sound inside of me. Lost frequency, don't fade. Every memory we made, through the dark eternally. You're my lost frequency. Maybe somewhere far away, a signal still remains in the echoes of the night, in the fragments of the light. Even if the waves collide, even if the walls divide, there's a rhythm deep in me that remembers you and me. Lost frequency tonight. You're the spark inside the light. Through the silence endlessly, you're the star that guides me. Lost frequency, I see what we're meant to read. Through the dark I finally breathe in your lost frequency. Signals fade, but not completely. Somewhere in the dark, you're still my frequency. My frequency. Static in the midnight air, signals fading everywhere. Broken waves across the sky, calling out, but getting dry. Somewhere past the city lights, through the silence of the night, there's a voice I almost see. pulse in the midnight glow. Signals drifting far below. Through the static of the air, something's moving everywhere. Hidden waves across the sky. Silent echoes passing by. In the dark I start to see a shadow frequency. Neon lights above the street. Broken rhythm, steady beat. Every signal fades away. Every color turns to gray. But beneath the noise I feel something deeper, something real. Like a voice beyond the sound, pulling slowly from the ground. Shadow frequency, calling out to me. Through the dark I breathe in your energy. Electric stars across the sky. Frozen sparks are passing by. Every moment in between feels like something unforeseen. Through the silence I can trace every hidden pulse in space. Like a code I start to read in the shadow frequency. Shadow frequency tonight, burning softly in the light. Through the silence I can see you're the sound inside of me. Shadow frequency alive. Through the dark we both survive. Every wave becomes the key to the shadow frequency. Shadow frequency. Feel the sound. Through the dark we have found shadow frequency. Through the night we are free. If the signals start to fade, if the lights begin to break, I will follow every tone till the silence leads me home. Even when the night feels cold, even when the sky grows old, carry me through the hidden frequency. Silence, I can see the shadow frequency.